Steve Dotto here. How the heck are you this fine day? Me? I'm feeling inquisitive. I would like to ask you a question. How productive are you, really? How much time do you spend each day in productive activities versus distracted activities? Do you know? Most of us don't. Most of us think we work hard, but the distracted nature of the online world, the fact that we have notifications coming in email, causes us to often jump into and out of productive activities, and it really costs us time as far as productivity is concerned. There's a tool that helps if you are willing to use it. That tool is RescueTime, which we'll be looking at today on dottotech. RescueTime is one of those tools that you are going to love or you're going to hate. It's really, there's probably no in between. It's an app that installs in any operating system, or it's a service that installs in any operating system, and it basically is a spy. It monitors everything that you do in your online life. And at the end of the day, it turns into a snitch. And it tells you exactly what you've been doing, and it judges you. It says you have been productive or you have been non-productive, and it's your fault. Let's have a look and take a look. It's installed here in the menu bar on this Mac. As I say, it runs in all applications or in all operating systems. And what it does is it gives you a dashboard of all of your activities, giving you a report back on exactly how productive you've been. So far today, the productivity pulse, it says I've been 65% productive, which isn't all that good. Now, in order to make this product, in order to make RescueTime work for you, you have to spend a little bit of time massaging how it sees your day, because some things that it might consider to be non-productive activities are in fact very productive activities. It just doesn't know it yet. So as it looks at my day, it classifies them into social networking, design and composition, scheduling, business. It's going to basically look at everything you do, and it's going to try and classify it. If we want to go in and see more details on whether it considers to be social networking to be a good activity or not, we can click on that, and we can see that it says here that Blab, which I was on earlier, is considered to be a neutral activity. Twitter it considers to be distracting, so it doesn't consider that to be productive at all. And Facebook is neutral. Well, in my life, actually, time spent in Twitter is actually quite productive time, because it's time spent connecting with my community. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to edit this so that RescueTime understands, for future reference and now, that Twitter is actually productive time, and I'm going to save that. And Facebook it's more productive than neutral, because I'm typically doing Facebook ads and that sort of stuff. So it is also productive time. So in Blab, I'll say Blab is neutral. And actually, I'm going to actually say Blab is somewhat distracting, because even though I do it when I actually have a scheduled Blab myself, it is productive time. If I'm watching somebody else's, frankly, it's distracting. I'm not doing what I should be doing. So let's call it exactly what it is, and let's set it up that way. So now when we go back into our dashboard, we'll see that our percentages will probably have changed. It said I was 62%, now I'm up to 63%. Oh, good heavens. So much better off, because now it knows that Twitter is actually a productive activity. So you can view your day this way. You can also go in and view monthly activities and see what you are overall in the month. And on the monthly basis, it says that I'm actually quite productive, and it gives you a little chart. The one thing that you do want to spend some time in is going into the uncategorized activities, because these are things that it just doesn't know. And in this particular case, Relay That, well, that's actually a graphics application that we've been doing and preparing a video on. That's productive time. I'm actually creating graphics for that. Covered Genie Pro is, again, productive time. I'll go in and I'll edit that. So you go through and you make sure that it knows exactly what you're working on and what is productive and what's not. And at the end of the day, it will give you a report, a snapshot of what you've been doing that's productive and what's non-productive as far as how you spend your time. Now, at a corporate level, this can actually be set up to report back to an employer, which is where I was saying there could be a love-hate relationship. It does snitch, and you can create reports back to an administrator, so it can actually be spying on employees. Obviously, it's running in the foreground. People actually know that it's installed, so that shouldn't be an issue, but that's something that you might want to take into consideration. For me, this is a tool that I go back to on a fairly regular basis just to look at exactly how I'm spending my time and to make sure, as I look for opportunities to perhaps bring on subcontractors to work with me in different areas, it tells me what I'm spending my time on and gives me nice feedback there. Not just what's productive time, but also what is taking up my time. Well, I hope you found our video today to be useful. Now, there's 3 ways to stay in touch with us here on dottotech. The first is please subscribe to this channel. The second is you can subscribe to our newsletter, which will then let you know of all of our upcoming live events, webinars, trainings, and tutorials. I can guarantee you time spent with Dotto is classified as productive time. And finally, dottotech is brought to you through the support of our friends at Patreon. Patreon is a community that supports dottotech in helping us produce these videos for you on a regular basis. Take a look at our Patreon page, see if you'd like to become one of our patrons, and if you do, there are perks, and the perks are awesome. Till next time, I'm Steve Dotto. Have fun storming the castle.